everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 209 Granny Square of our 365 days of Granny Squares. This one is called Pineapple Sun, and it has a written pattern designed by Aurora. She is over at myblueangels.blogspot.com. We've actually used a few of her patterns, actually a lot of her patterns in this project because her patterns are written so beautifully. Her designs are gorgeous, and I love using her patterns in this project. So today's square is using back post and front post double crochets to make these fabulous stitches all the way around. And I just realized after finishing it I have a little blunder right there, so I might have to fix that, but follow along with the written pattern and you won't mess up. See, the corner is supposed to have 2 double crochet. Whoops, Nadia made a mistake. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this square is still so fabulous, and Aurora wrote her pattern very beautifully. So just follow along and we'll make this. But before we start, I do want to mention the supplies and then the links in the description of this video. So the supplies we're using today, I'm going to demonstrate with an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters. So make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor here, because we're going to cut our yarn, sew in our ends, and these tools come in handy when we change color so often. Speaking of color, I'm using 6 different colors today. You can use as many colors as you want, but I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. I'm using them in all 365 days of Granny Squares, and this is just scrap yarn that was in my scrap basket. I know a lot of crocheters have scrap yarn, so you can use anything really, a double knitting yarn, a worsted weight yarn, a Aran yarn, really any scraps you've got lying around. So just use, I'm using this worsted weight size 10 ply for medium yarn, so you can get that. Also, there are links in the description of this video, so there's a link to the written pattern by Aurora, and then there's also a link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all the information you need for this big project we're doing, the 365 Days of Granny Squares project. And then there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Double tap my photos because I'll double tap your photos. And make sure you share your photo of today's square on Instagram, and on the comment section, find today's post for this square and then leave your photo in the comment section and tell me, what you liked about this square or what you did differently if you went on to making more rounds. I know this square ended up to be about 6 inches for me, so you really wouldn't have to make more rounds unless you wanted to make a 10 or 12 inch square. You could do more rounds if you wanted to. But also there's, make sure you share your photo on Instagram and hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your square. And like I said, I'll go double tap that, and I will also comment on my favorites. I love to see your color combinations and everything. Lastly, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you leave him a comment and thank him, and also subscribe to our channel here on YouTube so you can get the update on when he posts our next video. So let's get started in making 209 Granny Square. Okay, let's start off by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and pull it through. Okay, pull it tight, insert your hook, and we can start. To start off, let's chain 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go all the way to the beginning, way over here, to this first chain, and we're going to slip stitch to make a ring. So go into that first chain, then yarn over and pull through and through. And that created a ring, just like that. If you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well, but I'm just going to start this way, and we're going to go on to round 1 by chaining up 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And that counts as our first double crochet of this round. So now we're going to put 15 double crochets into this ring to have a total of 16 stitches. So yarn over once, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. Again, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's 3. This is, whoops, that's nothing. This is 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see I'm working in a circular form, and I'm working over the top of this straggler right here, so I can pull that tight and close this circle in the middle. This is 11, 12, 13. I can scoot these over to kind of get more room here. 14 and 15. So now you want to count back to 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 will get you to this chain up 3 right here. And then we're going to slip stitch to that. So go 1, 2, 3, top of the 3rd chain here. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Awesome. And like I said, you can pull this straggler back here, pull it tight to kind of close that center, and that closes it, just like that. And then we'll sew that in a minute. So now going on to round 2, I'm going to change color, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn. If you're not changing color, just chain up 3 and go on to round 2. But I just pulled that all the way through, pulled it tight. This next round you can start in any stitch around if you're changing color. I'm going to go into this stitch here. You can start in any stitch really. And picking up my new color, hooking it on my hook and pulling it through, just like that. And now we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to double crochet into the same stitch. So this chain up 3 counts as a stitch, but we're going to double crochet in the same stitch we just were in. So yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we are going to actually put 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. Okay, so a total of 4 stitches will be in there because that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. So again, yarn over, go back into the same stitch, yarn over, oopsie, my hook keeps leaving me here. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So again, like I said, it looks like there's 4 stitches in here because that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. Then we're going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip 3 stitches, so skip this stitch, and this stitch. And in this next stitch right here, we're going to put 4 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, go back in, 2, go back in, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to repeat. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches. If you have to scoot these over to see this next stitch here, you can do that. So 1, 2, and 3, and then go into this next stitch, this 4th stitch right here, and make 4 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And we have to do this again, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches, go into this next stitch here for 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to finish off this round, so we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch to the first chain up 3 of this round. So go 1, 2, 3, right at the top here, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now I'm going to change color. If you're not changing color, just chain up 4 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 here, cut this yarn, pull it all the way through, pull it tight. I'm going to grab a new color and we'll go on to round 3. Okay, so like I said, if you're not changing color, just chain up 4 and go on to round 3 with me. But if you are changing color, you can start in any first double crochet. So I'm going to start in this chain of 3 where we fastened off, but you can start in this first double crochet here, or this first double crochet here, or this first double crochet here. So you have 4 options there. So I'm just going to go right where we fastened off and hook on my new color and pull that through. Okay, and then going on to round 3, like I said, chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that counts as is the first 3 chains count as our first double crochet, and the next chain counts as our chain 1 space. And now we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, so yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then chain 1. And do that again, double crochet in the next stitch, and then chain 1. And then double crochet in the next stitch. And now we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and now in this chain 3 space, we are going to put 3 double crochet cluster. So what that is yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, but hold it. We're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, but hold it. We're going to yarn over again and go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops, just like that. And then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And now in the same chain 3 space, I'm going to scoot these over because we're going to make another 3 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so now we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops. And there's our 3 double crochet cluster. And then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to double crochet into this double crochet here. So if you saw that, I kind of scooted this over a little bit. So we're going to double crochet in there. Then we're going to chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch, then chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch, then chain 1, and double crochet in the next stitch. And now we're going to repeat what we were doing. So chain 2, 1, 2, put a 3 double crochet cluster into this chain 3 space. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and make another 3 double crochet cluster into this space. And then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then just repeat what we were doing. So if you need to follow along with the written pattern, or just rewind this video and I'll show you, you can see how we did this part here. I'll just do that all the way around, and then once I'm back to the beginning, I'm going to change color and we can go on to round 4. Alright, when you're finishing this round, you want to chain 2, and then if you're not changing color, we have 2 options here. For those of you not changing color, we're going to do a front post single crochet around this post right here. So you see this chain up 4 here? We're going to go from this side of the chain around it into this chain space between here. Okay, just like this. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we're going to chain up 3 and go on to round 4. But if you are changing color, scratch all of that. Okay, we are going to finish this round by chaining that 2, and then slip stitching to the beginning chain up 3 right here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and through. And then I'll show you, if you change color with me, I'll show you how to do that. So chain up 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through, pull it tight. Now, for those of you changing color, we are going to go around this post like this. So go into this chain 2 space, out this chain 1 space, okay, just like that. Pick up your new color, hook it on your hook, and pull it through like this. Then we want to chain 1 like this. We're going to go back through there, so go around the post, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops for a single crochet. Okay, that's a front post single crochet. And now we're going to chain up 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now this is going to count as our first front post double crochet. Okay? Now we can go on to this round. So those of you who have not changed color, you can follow along here. We are going to make a back post double crochet around these next 2 stitches. So we're going to go yarn over, go in from the back of your work through this chain 1 space, then around that post and into this next chain 1 space, just like this. Then yarn over and pull that through all the way, just like that. And then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a back post double crochet. I'll show you again on this next stitch right here. We're going to yarn over, go in from this chain 1 space from the back, okay, just like that, around the work like this, yarn over and pull it through, okay, just like that, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so those were back post double crochets. Now on this next stitch we want to make a front post double crochet. So yarn over, go in from the front of your work around this post just like this, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a front post double crochet. Okay? Then what we need to do is chain 2, so 1 and 2. Our corner is going to be between these cluster stitches, so right in here we're going to put 2 double crochet, so yarn over, go into this chain space here, make 2 double crochets, so 1 and 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 2 more double crochets in there, 1 and 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now this is where our repeat starts. We're going to put a front post double crochet around this stitch, so yarn over, go into this chain 2 space right here, out this chain 1 space like this, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's a front post double crochet. Then around these 2 stitches we're going to put a back post double crochet. So yarn over, go in from the back of your work through this chain 1 space, around this post to this chain 1 space, then yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a back post double crochet. So do that again on this stitch, yarn over, going from the back, just like this, around the post, and then yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then around this stitch right here, we're going to put a front post double crochet. So yarn over, going from the front of your work around the post into this chain 2 space right here, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to go in between these 2 cluster stitches here, and we're going to make our corner. And our corner is 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So now we just need to repeat exactly what we did for this side and this corner, for this side, this corner, this side, and this corner, all the way around. So if you need to, just follow along with the written pattern, or you can rewind this video and follow along, making these stitches all the way around, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round, and we'll go on to round 5. Alright, going on to round 5, I just need to chain 2 here. Now, again, like the last round, you have 2 options for attaching. So if you're not changing color, make that front post single crochet, just go around this chain here, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then chain up 3 and go on to the next round with me. But I'm going to change color, so all I had to do was just chain that 2 and then slip stitch to the 3rd chain of this beginning chain up 3, the single crochet here, and then the chain up 3 right here. So right at the top, I'm just going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now I'm going to fasten off, so chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. For this next round, if you're changing color, you want to start on the first front post double crochet of any side. Okay, so I'm just going to start around this one, because if you're not changing color, we're in that same spot. I'm going to pick up my new color, and we're going to start exactly like we did the last round. So hook on the new color, just like this, pull it through, then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put a single crochet around that post as well. So go in from this side, around it, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, then we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to count as our beginning front post double crochet. So now round 5 says to do a back post double crochet around these next 2 back post double crochet stitches. So yarn over, go in from this side of the back post double crochet, okay, around it, just like that. Okay, then yarn over and pull that through. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go around this next stitch from the back side. Okay, around it to this side. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to put a front post double crochet around this front post double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and go in from the front, right here, around this post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We're going to put 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space right here. So yarn over, go into this space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip these next 2 stitches right here, and in the corner, we're going to make our corner, which is exactly like the last round. We're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet, all in the same corner space. Okay, just like that, 2, 2, and 2. And now we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip these 2 stitches right here, and go into this chain 2 space right here for 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to put a front post double crochet around this front post double crochet. Okay, so go into this chain 2 space, then out this side of this front post stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then a back post double crochet around each of these back post stitches here. So yarn over, go in from this side, around it, from the back, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in from the back, okay, around this stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and then pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we're going to front post double crochet around this stitch. So yarn over, going from the front of your work, around it, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and put 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and in the corner chain 2 space we're going to put our corner, so that's 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So just repeat then exactly what we did on this side right here. I'll show you. Okay, exactly what we did on this side and this corner for this side, this corner, and this side and corner. And then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. If you need to, follow along with the written pattern or rewind this video to know exactly where your stitches need to go, but I will meet you up and we will go on to round 6. Okay, when you come back around, make sure you chain 2 and then skip the last stitches here and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3, just go in and then yarn over, pull through and through. Now if you're not changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me, but I'm going to change color, so chain 1, cut this yarn, pull it through, pull it tight, and you can start in the same stitch or in any stitch around, but I'm just going to start right into the same chain up 3 right here, and I'm going to hook on my new color. Okay, and then we're going to chain up 1 and we're going to do a single crochet round, so we're going to single crochet where we attached our yarn, so go in, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You could make this round a double crochet round or a half double crochet round if you wanted to, but I'm just going to single crochet because that's what the written pattern says. So we're going to single crochet in each one of these 2 back post stitches. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Into this front post double crochet, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now this is a chain 2 space right here, so we're going to put 2 single crochets in there. So 1 and 2. Then in each one of these 2 double crochets, we're going to put a single crochet in each one of those. Then in this chain 2 space, we're going to put 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and a single crochet in each one of these 2 stitches. Then when we get to the corners, we're going to put 3 single crochets in the corners. So 1, 2, and 3. Oopsie. And then we're going to go on to this next side here. We're going to single crochet across. So in each stitch, and then in each chain space, depending if it's, well, I guess these are each chain 2 spaces. So we're going to put 2 single crochets in each of the chain 2 spaces. And then we're going to put a single crochet in each stitch as well. So I'll tell you how many that is actually. I'll count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this one gets 2, so that's 7 and 8. Then this is 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 2 of them go in here, so 13 and 14. Then 15, 16. Then 2 go in here, so 17 and 18, and then these 2 stitches, so 19 and 20. So there should be 20 on each side until you get to the corner, which you should put 3 single crochets in the corner. And then just single crochet evenly across. There should be 20 stitches across, and then I'll meet you up when we're about to fasten off. Alright, just finishing this round here, just putting my last 2 single crochet in that chain space, and now I'm going to slip stitch to this beginning single crochet right in here. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through, and now we can fasten off. If you want to do another round, you could, chain up 3 and do a double crochet round, or you could do another single crochet or a half double crochet round. Totally up to you, but I'm going to fasten off here because the pattern is finished. So chain that one, cut that yarn, and then pull it all the way through. Pull tight, grab your yarn needle, and sew in your end. And there you have it. Number 209 Granny Square is complete. Thank you so much to Aurora for allowing us to use this pattern in our project. Make sure you check out her written pattern and leave your photos and your comments on the Facebook and this video on YouTube or on Instagram. Make sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares so you can leave a comment anywhere, share your photos on the Facebook, share your photo on the Instagram, and do your hashtag. But there it is! It's so beautiful! You may need to block this square. Obviously some of the sides is a little wobbly, a little messed up there, but I'll block this and it'll be a perfect square. It looks so fabulous. So I'm going to enjoy my square and the rest of the day, and I hope you do too. So have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!